Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So I want to do another portfolio review this evening, and we'll check and see if Schwab has fixed their issue. But first, I just happened to join a Discord chat, and I heard a very, very interesting soundbite from the Jay interview from Sunday. So Jay happened to go on live in Discord on the We the Khmer's channel, and he said something very interesting that was actually kind of the takeaway for all 3 hours. Was basically that if you're under a certain amount of money, just buy the S&P or buy index funds. So I found that rather interesting from the YieldMax fund manager himself, and he has said similar on this channel, by the way. So just thought I would throw that out there. We'll have the soundbite soon. Anyway, let's get to the topic of the video. So tomorrow the Fed's going to cut interest rates. So we're getting to where we're going to have everything looking good for the election and whatnot. We got gas prices coming down. So if only every year could be an election year, right? Anyway, enough of that. So let's go to Schwab over here. We had a pretty good update for the markets. So I bought some TQQQ call options today, thinking that tomorrow is going to be a really good day for the NASDAQ. Of course, I should have done this like 2 weeks ago because the NASDAQ has been on a tear. It's gained like 1,000 points in the last like 3 weeks. Okay, so let me get signed on here and let's check out. So we had a decent day in the account today. Let's go look at it. We'll show you all over here. We got the main brokerage account and the Roth IRA. And I use some of my dividend to wheel into TQQQ options. So let's go to the income portion here just to see if it's been fixed yet. So it's showing less. It's showing 52,971.59. August still being our best month, 5,000. We're going to have just shy of 5,000 this month. As far as frequency, we're going to go down here to look at all of our dividends. This portion here with all the stocks that I have, there's only like 1,000 on this amount of money. So the bulk of the dividends come from here. Of course, they come from the high yield YieldMax funds. Let's see. And we are still, well, that's going to be monthly anyway. So one issue still yet to be fixed. The Coney issue has still not been fixed. For YMAG has still not been fixed yet. As far as, and you'll see how it would read for like XDTE and QDTE. It would be weekly. So this still has not been fixed yet. As far as these, there's my nice call options for TQQQ, which I'm thinking are going to make me a nice profit. I could actually cash them out tomorrow. If I make like 500 to 1,000, I'll cash out for sure, because I definitely am happy with that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got Fun Guys first. What up? Yeah, weekly. Wow, I haven't seen you on in a while. Where have you been? Keith Miller says Feppy has joined the chat. Okay, you are Feppy, huh? 100. 100 what? Okay, so there is the bar chart. Let's, yeah, XDTE. We were just talking in this live chat about it. XDTE is like the best fund out there right now. And I would honestly, if I'm going to buy any high yield dividend funds right now, it's probably going to be XDTE. I'm not buying too much right now, but we've got some stocks on the radar and stuff like that. But anyway, let's continue. Let me know if you all have any questions. So they haven't fixed it here. Let's go back. I actually want to look at something. I just had a good question come in on the live chat I was on. So let me scroll down over here. If I were to show you all my capital gains and losses for the year, you all would either think I'm a genius or a complete demi. Here's what I could do. So, okay, Tesla, to answer this person's question, if a fractional share gets sold off on a reverse split, does it show as a loss? So it shows the cost basis was 1098, the proceeds were 935, so it shows a $1.63 loss. So I'm not going to show all of that here. I'll just show I'll show some wins I've had here. Aside from dividends, we can actually get off of talking about dividends for like a minute or two. Isn't that kind of cool? Most of my portfolio is growth, but XTT feels like it's going to generate returns even when the S&P is flat. I think so too. That's what these funds are for. Need to find some things to sell to lower my gains. Lower your gains. Yeah, offset them, right? Well, I'll show you all this here since you all have been following me for 5 minutes into the video here. Here's some of my gains for the year. Of course, I got called out of my JP Morgan stock. I had a stupid call option above there that I don't really want to show. But since then, I've actually been on a winning streak. Look at TQQQ, Starbucks, nice gain, Nvidia. I sold and I bought back in, and I'm up like 700. The Apple call option. This was my biggest call option win of the year, by the way. Finally cashed it out. Only paid 340. You see, made almost 3,000. And then TQQQ, I did a put, made like 200 on that. So anyway, that's just a little bit of bonus info for you all. I should be like other YouTubers and hide it behind a paywall, but I don't do that. I'm not all about like, I'm not like a, what would I say, a money whore, basically. Um, oh, speaking of, let's see here, just got off an ad from One Main Financial when clicking. Well, that's perfect. That means ads are running during the live stream. So that means I'm making those ad revenue tendies, maybe 1 or 2 cents, right? I was just talking about how our friend likes to attack other channels and hide stuff behind a paywall. Um, and I can't respond to it because he was too cowardly to post it publicly. He hid it behind a paywall. So he was attacking us first. He thinks that Jay should want to go on his channel more because they're more loyal or whatever. But Jay literally said, if you have under $10,000 to invest, you should just buy index funds. So from the fund manager himself. Anyway, where were we? Let me try to stick to actual content here. So we've got the Fed cutting interest rates tomorrow. Let me go to the site called Forex Factory. So the way I try to follow market moving headlines for macroeconomic stuff, I go to the site called Forex Factory. 100K. Thank you for correcting me. I actually thought it was, but I was just on Debt Slaves live chat, and they played the soundbite for me, and I said post that in my Discord ASAP because I'll react to it. 9,300 shares of FEPB. Oh, is that why you call yourself Mr. FEPB? Interesting. So there you go. Thank you, Citizen of the Year. So from the horse's mouth, from Jay himself, and he has hinted to this on this channel, but he said on Khmer's channel, he said it was under $100,000. You should just buy index funds, basically. So that kind of subtly kind of blows up the whole thesis, if there is such a thing over there. Anyway, let me stop ranting here. Oh, I love Jay's honesty, and I'm an honest guy too, So like, I think that's why we get along. Um, anyway, let's see here. Okay, so Forex Factory. So for tomorrow, the market moving headlines. Well, this is actually today. Let's go to tomorrow. So tomorrow in red, we got the Fed funds rate, economic projection statement, and press conference tomorrow afternoon. So I think this is going to move the markets. The forecasted rate is they're forecasting a 25 basis point rate cut, which in layman's terms, that's 0.25%. So it's currently like 5.5. It's coming down to 5.25. So what I see, it's interesting because I see basically interest rates are coming down, mortgage rates are coming down, gas prices are coming down. Like they're getting everything looking good for the election, which makes me wish every year was an election year because man, they really know how to make stuff look good. If only they can get that inflation under control. Anyway, so that was a little side tangent there, but I showed you all the portfolio again, and um, still Schwab has not fixed the issue. So I'm not a huge fan of Schwab. I could check E-Trade, but I'm not going to do that in every video. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be covering Roundhill. But anyway, all right, folks, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord if you haven't already. And we will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Bye.